Chapter 5, Vigilance. After Opal was attacked by hunters, you and the other wolves return to camp as quickly as you can. You quickly heal her injuries, and although you're wary of the possibility that you've somehow sapped her power, I feel fine. Great, actually. I don't think my power was affected. Thank God. How are you feeling otherwise? The other wolves are gathered around Opal, looking tense. The blissed out feelings of the solstice moon have snapped. I feel worried, mostly. How did the hunters manage to find us with the moonstone idol and the wards? My guess is we were out of bounds. The party was pretty far from the camp, maybe too far for our perimeter. What if we just went past the traps of wards? Opal didn't have the moonstone idol or on her when she was hit. She was pretty far away from the rest of us. The idol is a strength in numbers kind of thing. I think Tal is onto something, and I think we all need to stick close together. Sticking close to camp as a unit, as a greater pack, is our best chance at survival right now. That means no exploring, no sneaking off, no unauthorized hikes without at least 2 other wolves. Got it? The rest of you nod, but an unsettling feeling is rising in your gut. Ryan scratches his neck. I hate to bring down the mood, and even more than it already is, but what if there's more to it than that? What if somehow the hunters figure out where our camp is? What if it's Colorado all over again? There's a ripple among the crowd as you all process this possibility. Colorado shook out the way it did because there was a mole in my pack feeding info to the hunters. You huff out a snarl as you recall Randy, the Alpha Tau who sold you out to the hunters earlier this year. What happened with Randy? Could honestly happen again, though. It's cynical, crappy to have to say, but as much as the Alpha Tau is a great pack, we all have our cliques. I can't say with full certainty that I trust all of you, and I'm not sure all of you don't fully trust me. It's inevitable, unfortunately. We'll have to work to build trust among ourselves. That's why Gale's got a good point. Sticking together, where we can all keep track of each other, is what's best. The other wolves nod among themselves, even some wolves from other packs. Tal has a point. We should follow her advice. Agreed. No sense in freaking out over something we don't understand yet. You breathe a sigh of relief, and then most people seem to respect your opinion, your authority. Your wolf score helped you set people at ease. I'm glad you can see it that way. I know from personal experience, from getting paranoid and freaking out won't help. Listen, I doubt most of us got much sleep last night considering the solstice moon. Kept all of us up blinking until the wee hours? Ella looks murderously flustered, Channing lets out a husky laugh. Something like that. Alpha, if it's not too much to ask, could we work a little downtime into the schedule? Gale throws his weight around so infrequently that you forget somehow how much influence he has all over all of you. That's fine by me. I didn't have much planned for today, so we could mark it as a rest day. But make sure to actually rest. I know how you wild animals can get sometimes. Gale, we swear. Not to get too wild. That's far from reassuring, but thanks. Just, you know how we get. Channing and I have a nasty habit of breaking furniture. Nasty is the word I'd use for it, yeah. The poor Calla has walked in on us so many times, she probably wishes she could wash her eyes out with bleach. That's rich, considering how many surfaces Calla and I have. Calla growls low in her chest, shutting Lupe up. Gale laughs quietly, his gaze flickering noble. A day of rest it is, then. I'd like the chance to make sure our patient is okay anyway. Uh-huh. Opal's face flushes, lighting up with a sweet smile. I'm gonna be fine, Gale, but I won't say no to a little TLC. And with that in mind, you all peel off for the rest of the day in your respective cabins. You and Channing spend all day lounging together. A nice change, considering how hectic it's been. Still, you can't seem to completely turn your mind off. You're in bed with him staring at the ceiling. I'd empty my whole bank account for your thoughts right now. That'd be a rip-off of the century, considering I can't make sense of them. You sit up, reaching down to idly stroke his cheek. He nuzzles your palm. I just don't get it. It's like we can't catch a break no matter what we do. I'm starting to think... I wouldn't say you're a magnet for bad luck, but being a werewolf is not so safe. Channing huffs out a laugh at your sarcastic remark, his teeth grazing your fingers. What exactly tipped you off to that little fact? I don't know, the constant threat of hunter attacks, the silver poisoning, the power sapping. I knew what I was signing up for when I did the Blood Moon trial, but... He shakes his head and sits up, wrapping his arms around your waist. You need to find a way to relax. It's gotta be exhausting being in your head all the time. God, it is. It really is. Every single one of you probably can relate. That right now is chuckling as well. Pot, meet kettle. Look me in the eye and tell me you don't have the same worries in a different front. Channing opens his mouth to protest, then shuts it with a frustrated growl. Fair point. I have been going over everything in my mind all day. Maybe we need to find a way to relax. I can think of a few things that might help. You start to kiss a trail along his shoulder, but he chuckles huskily and shakes his head. As much as I love being in bed with you all day, we've, well, been in bed all day. I think a change of scenery is needed. Maybe we can check out the hot tub on campgrounds. He leans in to murmur in your ear, making you shiver. I promise you can do whatever you want to me in the water instead of under the sheets. So basically, it's bound chicka wow wow in the hot tub. Nah, I'm good. Stay indoors. Honestly, after the morning we had, I'm just happy relaxing with you until we fall asleep. It might not be the most exciting choice, but we've had enough exciting for one lifetime. He laughs quietly and pulls you back onto the bed with him, kissing your forehead. I guess if you really want to stay tangled up in the sheets with me, who am I to complain? The next morning, you and Channing go to Opal's cabin to check up on her. She's with Gale at the kitchen table, and they both look up at you when you walk in, breaking apart. Relax, you don't have to sweat the PDA around me and Channing. Not like we have a room to talk in that department. Opal and Gale both laugh sheepishly. Opal winces a little as she shifts in her seat. I appreciate you two checking up on me. I'm fine, seriously. You don't seem fine. Your wounds are still bugging you, even after I healed you? I should have done a better job. What good are healing powers if they don't even work the first time? You feel strange competitive need to better yourself, your alpha instincts rearing their head. Your powers are still new, Tal. Frankly, it's impressive that you healed such a serious wound as much as you did. Gale is right, Tal. I can't thank you enough for what you did for me. You're a good friend, and you make a great alpha. Channing shuffles his feet awkwardly beside you, and a pang of irrational annoyance spikes in your blood. He doesn't have to look so morose about it. So what if I'm a good alpha? So what if I'm better? Oh, damn it. My instincts are out of control right now. I owe you two, Tal. I don't know what I would have done if Opal hadn't been healed when she was. Thanks to you, I never have to find out. You find yourself preening a little under the praise, more of your dominant nature spiking your blood. I'm gonna be humble. Don't thank me too much, you two, seriously. I was just in the right place at the right time. Plus, I just did what any other alpha would have done in the situation. If it had mean, I would have healed her immediately instead of waiting until we got back to camp. Okay, you're not imagining it. Channing is definitely undermining you, right? You fight the urge to snarl. True. Lucky for everything, it all worked out in the end. Channing blinks, looking sheepish. I wonder if your dominant aura is messing with his head as well as yours. Yeah, real lucky. Anyway, Gale and I have something for you, Tal. Just a token of gratitude. Gale goes into the other room and returns with a cool-looking outfit laying it on the table. It's a protective garment we charged down into the Solstice moon, and it would help you tap into your werewolf instincts a little better. An outfit that helps my instincts improve? That sounds pretty cool, honestly. Anything that'll give me a leg up on honing my abilities is definitely worth considering. Right. I don't know what else to say. Oh, just don't. You try on the outfit that Opal and Gale gave you and instantly feel sharper, keener, hotter. Gale and Opal look delighted when you come into the room and showing off your new look, and Channing, yet another sexy scrap of fabric that'll look great on our bedroom floor. You answer yourself, I don't want your claws anywhere near my cool new clothes. Gale circles you, examining the outfit closely, ignoring the instinctive growl that rises from Channing's throat. Huh, definitely charged. I can't wait to see how it affects your instincts later today. Today, is there some activity happening? We're all gathering from a lakeside hang. There's no official activity, but he grins in a way that makes you think he has something up his sleeve. If there's time for a little fun later, let's just say he'll want to have you on your A game. A while later, you're all gathered by the lake for the hang, Gale suggested. Everyone is there but Opal. Yo, what happened to everyone sticks together? Is it safe for Opal to be at the camp alone? A few of the Poughkeepsie wolves hung back with her. She'll be alright. Ryan shrugs, but you can't help thinking he looks more a little nervous about Opal being left behind. Alpha, no offense, but what exactly did you call us here for? Just to hang? Is that surprising? After the hell we've been through, I think we need to regroup. I know what's happened after the Solstice moon. It was a big shock. It's not what any of us wanted. And I wish more than anything that we could go after the hunter who hurt Opal, but we need to be smart. That's why I want us to band together as a greater pack. We can't protect ourselves if we're all suspicious of each other. True, we can't stand on our own. Gale's right. We're all part of a greater pack, Alpha Tau Sigma. We have to try and give each other the benefit of the doubt, or we'll have a repeat of Randy. The other Alpha Taus nod among themselves, and Channing speaks encouragingly into your mind. Spoken like a true alpha, I'm impressed. You smile at him, tamping down that part of you that's irritated he's praising you like some pup. Nothing wrong with praise coming from a significant other. Seriously, what the hell's wrong with me today? I don't know myself. Anyway, take some time, kick back, relax, enjoy the water. I want you to take this time to reconnect. Gale moves to grab some beer from the cooler he brought. You exchange bemused smiles with Nick. I guess it's time to get our kumbaya going. Don't make fun of him. He's just trying to keep us all from snapping at each other's throats. Nick grins, but you notice that Ryan's heading off towards the docks on his own, and frown. Excuse me. You find Ryan sitting at the dock with his feet dangling in the water, and you sit next to him. Why so glum? I didn't think anything got you down. Are you, entering your emo phase? He scoffs, putting on a fake angsty expression that makes you snore. Please, Baze. I've been in my emo phase since my scene kid skewed fest days. God, I can just picture it now. You with stripy hair brooding to Giving Back Wednesday. Ryan laughs quietly, but it doesn't quite light up his face. You nudge his shoulder. Seriously, what's getting you down? Worried about the hunters? I just can't help feel like we're sitting ducks. Then I guess I'm just getting a little paranoid. What if someone did rat us out? Are we supposed to be buddy-buddy till they stab us in the back again? Ryan sighs, rubbing at his temples. You put a hand on his shoulder. Yeah, I get it, trust me. I've been here before and it sucks, but I really can't imagine anyone on that beach as a traitor. Ryan chews his lower lip for a minute, then nods, grinning crookedly. Yeah, you're right. I'm sure we can trust each other. Everyone on the beach. Something about his phrasing strikes you as odd. He's paranoid about someone specific, and you don't know who. Well, you've got the Poughkeepsie people that are back at camp with Opal. Deductive reasoning. Hey, Tal, listen, am I interrupting? I got up to see Channing standing a few yards away, his arms folded over his chest. Ryan winces. I was just comforting a friend. Ryan's feeling a little nervous about what happened on the solstice, so if Ryan's got so nervous about the hunters, maybe Ryan should do what Gale asked and stick with the pack. Ryan ducks his head a little, looking sheepish. Come on, we're all going back. Ryan walks ahead, and you pull Channing aside when you return to the beach, scowling. It was rude, don't you think? No, that was reckless. You and Ryan are alphas, Tal. You should listen to Gale. We were, like, 3 feet away from the beach, and we were together. Yeah, right, because the great and powerful Ryan would have protected you from a crossbow bolt. I know you think I'm being a hard-ass, but you need to listen. No, you're not being a hard-ass, Channing. You're being a jealous jerk. An uneasy silence falls, and Channing's looking at you strangely. You realize you just overrode his direct order. Maybe I was a jerk, fine, but your safety is my priority. Can't you at least understand that? I understand, but try not to worry so much. I'm your soulmate. Telling me not to worry is like telling this lake not to be wet. And somehow I think I'd have a better chance getting through to the lake. Seriously, Channing, what's with you recently? It's like you're regressing to your old habits. I'm not regressing. He stares at you for a long moment, then sighs, running a hand down his face. You're right, I'm not being fair at all, but God, I'm not trying to be like this. It's just... my alpha instincts, my dominant aura, it's messing with you, isn't it? With us? He flinches, he's silent for a moment, then opens his mouth to reply, but... Hey, Channing, Tal, come here. We have a proposal for you. You sigh, then rub Channing's arm gently. A silent promise to table things for now. You go to join the others. Hey, so we've been thinking. It's been forever since we hung out with the Woolsey pack. You two been so busy with Gale and Ryan and everyone. It feels like you forgot your own pack. Asher, sorry. I'd never forget you. What can I do to make it up to you? Ditch the other Alpha Tals and hang with us for a bit? Everyone's so on edge after the attack. It's not like there are many places to go where they aren't. Sure there are. You're just not looking closely enough. Kella nods to the island in the middle of the lake. Channing breaks into an easy smile. Isolated, hunter-free. So, Tal, care for a swim? Unless us Woolsey Alphas aren't good enough for you. Listen, when she says Woolsey Alphas, when did Kala, Lupe, and Asher become Alphas? I'm just curious. It doesn't make any sense. You're on. First one to the island. We'll get bragging rights. What sort of prize is that? If you don't want it, then... As if... Asher starts sprinting down the beach, but you easily keep up the pace as the others quickly follow. You strip down to your underwear, leaving a trail of clothes behind you before you all seamlessly shift. Eyes on the prize. You're fooling yourself if you think you'll beat me. Please, just because you're the alpha doesn't mean you're the fastest. With a resounding splash, you dive into the water, paddling as fast as you can towards the island. The island looms in the distance, but you notice your friends catching up to you in the water. I'm gonna win those bragging rights! Yeah, right. You dig deep, taking a commanding lead as the island's beach is just ahead. So close, you can taste it. Then out of nowhere, Channing pulls ahead, just to your right. His body brushes against yours as he passes. Thanks for clearing a path, Tal. I better move fast if I want to win. I should cut off Channing, bite his neck. Your mind turns mischievous as you search for it and bite his neck. Ugh! Channing flinches beneath your fangs just enough for you to seize your opportunity. You can pay me back later. You surge ahead of him, a clear path for the island. With Channing taken care of, you reach the beach first, collapsing on the warm sun. That was, As the others reach the island, catch their breath alongside you, you will shift back to your human form. Well, I can't deny that you won fair and square, Tal. Those bragging rights belong to me. Yeah, 'cause you cheated. All is fair in love and war, and Channing, this is war. You flash a smile and place a quick kiss against his cheek. You stretch out on the sand, enjoying the rays of the sun warming your skin. I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. You sure that's not code for you're hungry? You all share a laugh, and then peace settles in as you enjoy the lapping of the waves against the shore. Feels like forever since we've been able to do this. You know, when we all met, I never thought we'd get to this point. I did. Channing gives off cuddly teddy bear vibes. Watch it. Well, I never thought I'd be friends with Tal. When we met Cal, I thought I had competition for Channing. It was never a question. Seriously, I only flirted with him so much to keep you on your toes. And it worked, didn't it? I had you all jealous and squirmy. I remember taking one look at you, and I knew I wasn't going to get Channing without a fight. It's not exactly like it was much of a fight. He may be an alpha, but you had him wrapped around your finger from the start. At least you turned out to be better than Marcus. Even the mention of his name, your blood boils at the memory of Marcus. To think I trusted him. Thank God he's dead. He and the other hunters can rot in hell. The silence between everyone is deafening, growing with every passing moment until Asher dares to break it. Do you think we're safe here? The hunters found Opal in the woods. Could be us next. You and Channing share a concerned look, then you stand and face your friends. Listen to me. When I say that after Marcus, I will never let any of you get hurt again. That all sounds fine and good, but you can't promise that. Yeah, I can, and I just did. I'll fight like hell to keep that promise. Even if it means sacrificing my life to keep you safe. Really? You'd do that for us? I changed the music, we were having a moment. You puff out your chest, feeling a swell of emotion rise up. Yeah, maybe it feels extreme, but you're my pack. Nothing's ever gonna change that. So the hunters should be scared, because they'll have to go through me. And me. And every other alpha around this lake. No one takes on the pack. To the woolsy alphas. Together, we're unstoppable. Hell yeah. You see the fear disappear off your friends' faces as your words comfort them. Now, how about we swim back to the shore? We can show the others why you don't mess with Woolsey. Alright, but this time I'm winning. You wish. You shift once more and race back to the mainland. You hang out on the beach until the sun has set. Gale grabs everyone's attention again. Okay, everyone, alright. I've got to admit, I did have a little bonding activity in mind. Some of the other Alpha Tals groan good-naturedly, and Gale laughs. Look, you can pry the lame dad friend title out of my cold dead hands, and might I remind you, suddenly an oppressive aura of dominance fills the space, making you all balk. Gale grins. I'm still the head alpha. I can order you guys to have fun if I want. Laughter fills the air as Gale lets his aura back in, and you shiver, turning to Channing. Jeez, I've never felt anything like that before. Gale didn't become the head alpha because he's popular, Tal. He earned the title with his strength. I know that, but still, what an aura. I seriously thought I was about to piss my pants. Channing's lips twitch and he laughs audibly, shaking his head. Lucky for you, the guy sitting right next to you didn't. You both smile and you feel like the tension from earlier is finally letting up, which is a relief. Gale tosses a volleyball in the air a few times. You all watch curiously. Suddenly, he hurls the ball at Channing's head with a shocking strength. Think fast, Channing. Channing catches it swiftly. Damn, Gale, and here I thought you and I were friends. The other wolves laugh. Gale grins, holding in his hand so Channing can toss the ball back. The name of the game is dodgeball, but there's a catch. Gale holds up a couple blindfolds in his other hand. It's dark, windy, and the scent of the lake will hamper your sense of smell. I'm going to have the alphas present. I get into teams of 2 for the sake of fairness. We'll pair Nick with Channing. Let's try not to let this one break out in a brawl, huh, Channing? Channing snarls, but rolls his eyes good-naturedly until his face registers who you'll be paired with. I guess that leaves me with Tower, huh? Right on. You grin at Ryan, but your nape prickles when you feel Channing and how he's looking at you. The game is simple. You'll alternate wearing the blindfolds. The 9-blindfolded alpha will throw the ball. The blindfolded alpha will have to dodge it, obviously. You can rely on your sight, so... Damn, this protective outfit came at a good time, huh? My senses already feel heightened. Let's get Channing and Tal blindfolded first. Nick and Ryan, you throw the balls. Channing approaches you with one of the blindfolds, his expression guarded as he slips yours on for you. Tell him to play nice, flirt with him. Tell him to play nice, flirt with him. Do you think Gale will let us take these back to the cabin later? Channing pauses, hopping out a laugh as you speak in his mind. As if I'd ever pass up the chance to look in your eyes while you fall apart. You shiver, grinning as he slips the blindfold over your head. With the blindfold on, you have your sense of smell should be heightened, but Gale was right. The lake smell is overpowering. Lucky for me, I still hone in on the scent of the volleyball. Alright, Channing, Tal, brace yourselves. Prepare to dodge in 3, 2, 1. You gasp as you hear the whoosh of something hurling at your head. I can pick up the scent, the sound. I need to dodge left to avoid it. I should so totally hit right, or just stand there. You dodge left and nearly avoid the volleyball as it soars past you. Phew, didn't get hit this time. The outfit is definitely helping, but I feel more confident in my sense of... You fumble on the beach for the ball, sniffing it out until you find it. Found you. You pick up the ball to toss it back to Ryan. You sniff the air for him. He smells like a Hollister, so he's hard to miss. But I might have some fun with him. I can even get a whiff of his shampoo, so if I want to have real fun, I can aim for the head. I'll toss it at Ryan's head. You roll the ball for Ryan's head and laugh brightly when you hear a boing. Ow! What the hell you do? Sniff out my conditioner? Shampoo, it's child's play for people who pay attention. But Ryan is laughing along with a bunch of other wolves. It feels like a victory. You go back and forth for a while, managing to dodge most of, if not all, of Ryan's throws, and then... Ow, what the hell? The ball hits you in the head with such force that it knocks your blindfold off and sends you sprawling. Oh, damn it, sorry, Tal. I got careless. You're sitting up already, laughing, ready to tell Ryan that it's fine, but... The hell is your problem? Why'd you aim at her head? Channing tears his blindfold off, seeming to have sensed the whole thing, and stalks towards Ryan. You jump up. Channing, it's just a volleyball. Relax. Like hell. If you hadn't been wearing a padded blindfold, this idiot would have got your eye. Come on, Channing. It was an honest mistake. It's not like I wanted to hit her. Relax, Channing, okay? Just calm down. Instead of relaxing, Channing shoves Ryan hard, sending him staggering. Channing! Oh no. You need to back off. The command leaves your lips completely by accident. You expect it to fall on deaf ears, but... Yes, Alpha. Oh no. Channing takes 3 steps back, almost as if he's pulled by a string. He looks hollow. An uneasy silence hangs over you all, and you realize with a sinking feeling, I just accidentally commanded Channing as an alpha, and it worked. Yeah. Alright, so without further ado, thanks for watching. Please remember that if you do enjoy the content, to like, share, and subscribe. And by content, I mean not just the story or writing, but mainly I mean me. I'm reading the stuff to you, I'm narrating it, I try and, you know, make you guys laugh, but also bring some awareness to things here or there, you know, I don't know. Try and just be positive or whatnot. Do something that, out of 8 billion people on this planet, I'm the only one who does this. So I take pride in bringing you unique content, unique something. So just saying. Aside from that, I mean, how can I put this? I'll just make it short and sweet. So what? Seriously, so what? You end up being a better alpha than Channing, and you end up being like his mate, and he takes most of the responsibilities, but like you kind of share in it, right? Like, so what? You're a soulmate. I don't know, right? Like, but let's put it this way. You're growing in strength, you're growing in potential, you're growing in a lot of things, right? Everybody else is encouraging you. Channing seems to be the only one kind of like taken aback by this, or like he just seems to not be handling this very well, right? And like Gale can sit there and flex his aura just to prove a point, and you were trying to get him to listen. Let's be honest. We hit the dude in the head with the volleyball, right? So the point is he, like, the other guy got us back, okay? So what? Like, Channing doesn't need to take it so damn serious. Like, we did to them what they did to us, or what we did to them, and then they did back to us. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't matter if she got a hit in the head, the arm, the chest, the toe. Like, the whole point was dodgeball. And the whole point was to test your senses and test how good you are and the whole 9 yards. I think the cheap part is we were hit in the head and we didn't have like an option to dodge or be good at it or even fail, right? Like to see that maybe we did have a failure of senses or something. I don't know. Could have had a little bit more fun with it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Aside from that, thanks for watching. Sorry about being late, but, you know, kind of dealing with something IRL. So, you know how it is. Real life always comes before, you know, whatever else. So, thanks for watching. Catch y'all later. Peace out.